Hey everybody, my name is Brian. I just want to do a quick review and just share my experience. Um, Today is April 15th, 2019, and the bar results came out for the February bar takers, and I passed it. It's been a great day. I have it right here. See, file number, pass, pass, pass. I passed across the board in both sections, and I'm set to be sworn in later on this week. It's been a great day. I passed the bar. Thank God. I was fortunate enough that my job gave me one more chance because I initially failed the bar the first time I took it back in July. Um, so I knew that this time I had to pass, and I did it. So let me, let's just move back a little bit. I just want to tell you guys a little bit of how I did in my, what I did to get to this point. So back in July, I took the bar exam. I signed up with a Barbary, a commercial prep company, and it wasn't clicking with me. I did all the work, and that's the one thing. A lot of these commercial bar prep companies, they give you a bunch of resources. They give you all these assignments, and you're stressed. And with me personally, I was focused on just getting the work done because in this commercial bar prep companies' minds, if you can get the work done, then with a decent score, you'll have a decent score on test day. That's not the case with me, and that's not the case with many. Um, so I got a 131 in both sections on MBE and on Florida. So I failed it by 5 points because you need a 136 to pass. So this time around, I switched my approach from a quantity approach to a quality approach. Also, my mentality changed. Last time I was just focused on passing the bar. This time I wanted to crush the bar. I wanted to be well above that margin of error and well above that curve because I knew I didn't want to take it a third time. I wanted this to be my last time taking it. Um, so I took off work from December until the exam in February, and I was studying full time. I was, focusing at first heavily on the MBE, critical pass flashcards, adapt the bar, and I was doing pretty good. I was hitting 80%. Um, so at this point, it's already the end of January, and I start focusing on Florida law and the Florida essays specifically. And I saw that, I was learning it, but I needed some help, like I said, because my mentality this time wasn't to just pass the bar, it was to crush it. And I didn't feel that I was getting to that point at that time. And I was getting nervous that, I was going to just go in and have to roll the dice and, just pray that I pass it and that I was competent enough. So I was doing some research and I came across Miss Jennifer Ford with the Ford method. And I was looking at her reviews, and I saw that there were many students like me who she had helped and they had passed that were retakers, which was great because unfortunately, as you know, the statistics for a retaker passing dropped substantially. So the fact that most of her students who were retakers passed the bar, um, that sparked my insight to look deeper into her program. I also saw that many students are just like me. They contacted her a month before the bar, and she helped them pass. So I was like, okay, it looks great. So let me see what this lady's about. So I contacted Jennifer with the Ford method, and she reached out. I reached out to her. She contacted me back that same day, and I told her about myself. I told her how like I'm pretty good on MBE. I just need the help with the Florida essays, and I'm pretty nervous because the exam is a month away, and I'm not hitting the level that I wanted. And she assured me that I'd hit that level and then I'd be well over that curve because in her method, her goal is just like mine. Her goal is to have all her students not just pass the bar but crush it, like I told you. And so I started her program, and I see why her students are able to crush the bar. It's because her program is much different than the commercial bar companies in the sense that she teaches you exactly what the bar takers want you to write and want you to know. This exam isn't based off intelligence. I would say it's not even based off knowledge, general knowledge about the bar topics. It's based off what I call proper knowledge, because you need to know the information that the bar takers want you to know. You need to emphasize the points that the bar takers want you to emphasize. You could know a lot of information about torts, for example, but if you're going on a tangent about, an aspect of torts law that the bar examiners don't want that day or don't want to test or aren't emphasizing at all, you're not passing it. So she teaches you how to have a keen eye for the buzzwords in the questions, in the prompts. She's going to teach you all that. And she teaches you how to become detailed in the buzzwords for the rules of law and the definitions that need to go along with those rules. She has she's literally figured it out. She's figured the essays out to a T. Like I said, there's a couple subjects that I was nervous for on the bar exam, and 3 of them popped up in February, which were trust, secure transactions, and commercial paper. Those essays, when I saw them, test day, I was prepared. But before I contacted Jennifer, I was nervous if I would have got those topics because, like I said, those are the topics that I knew enough to pass, but I didn't know enough to, really crush the essays. But Jennifer assured me that I'll be ready for everything. And come test day, when I hit those essays, I knew exactly what to write. I remembered her lectures. I remember hearing her telling me, the important points to look out for and the important points to get down on that, on my paper, come test day with those topics. So just trust her. One thing about her that I did admire a lot is that she was extremely accessible, unlike those commercial bar prep companies. The commercial bar prep companies, if you have a question, who can you really ask? With her, she's only a text away, a call away. She answered numerous of my questions throughout the day and at all times, and she responds quickly, which was very surprising. She's not lying when she says she's goes all out for her students, because she really did that for me, and I know she did that for all of her students as well. Another thing, she literally grades your essays and she tells you what to fix and how to fix it. And if she does not feel that you're ready to move on to the next topic, you're not moving to the next topic. And she doesn't care how frustrated you are. She's like, you need to learn this, and until you learn it, you're not moving to the next topic. So yeah, she's great. She's constantly working hard, just like we are. We're giving her the essays that we're writing, and she's grading them. It doesn't matter what time of day it is, how late it is at night. She will give you back your graded essay late at night, which was great, And then she allows you to move on to the next topic, which is different than the commercial bar prep companies that, they just go through the motions and they expect you to learn an area of law in that set amount of time. But we all know that sometimes you need more time, sometimes you could finish it in less. It all depends on you. The bar is the most individualized exam that you will ever get in your life. But like I said, Miss Jennifer Ford, she's definitely figured out the essays to the point that, without her, I don't know if I'd, be able to say that I'm passing the Florida like I am today. I definitely say, and I can honestly say with confidence that, I'm here. I passed the bar, and I was prepped 1,000% for those Florida essays because of Miss Jennifer Ford from the Ford method. Yeah, like I said, if you end up taking her class, just trust her, listen, and put in the work. Put in the work and gain the proper knowledge, and I guarantee that you will crush that bar exam on exam day. Okay? Thank you. Good luck to all you guys. Listen to this. I'm sure you guys are listening to this because you're, going to take the bar exam soon. Like I said, put in the work. It's temporary. Don't focus on passing it. Focus on crushing it. So that when you get those results when they get released, you see a pass right by your exam number, and it's literally the best feeling in the world, especially if you're a retaker. Um, like I said, work hard, learn it, take it, and crush it. Thank you.